We have already learned how to find the parameters of composite figures. So today we are going to focus a little bit on composite figures with unknown sides. So we have to find the unknown sides first, number one. Then number two, we find the perimeter. Okay? So let's take a look at one example. So in this example, we can see that some parts are labeled, but some parts are unknown. So we can write down question mark for the unknown parts. 1 question mark, 2 question mark, 3 question mark, 4 question mark, and 5 question mark. Oh, but you can see that the third question mark is actually not a question mark because the length of this side is actually given at the bottom. It is 8 centimeter. So I'm going to erase this question mark because it is not a question mark. It is already a known side, just that we have to look around to find it. So this is 8 centimeter. Okay? And same for the second and the fourth question mark. Actually, the length of the side is already given. If you look to the right, you can see that it is 7 centimeter for the 2 question marks. So I can erase the question mark because it is a known side. It is not question mark. And I can write down 7 cm and 7 cm. Okay. So actually I only have 2 question marks that I need to find. So let's take a look at the question mark on the left. So the one highlighted in green. So you can see that for this side, this question mark, it corresponds across to the right side, which is this 4 cm part and the 7 cm part. So this question mark, this side, corresponds to 4 cm and 7 cm. It is made up of these 2 parts. So to find the question mark, I just have to take 4 plus 7 and that will give me 11. So this question mark is 11 centimeter. Okay. Now let's find out what is the other question mark. So I'm going to highlight in pink. So you can see that this question mark highlighted in pink, this side, it is a part of the 17 centimeter. 17 centimeter is made up of, so the whole 17 centimeter is made up of 6 centimeter side, 8 centimeter, which is this part, and the question mark. So if I draw my number bond, can see that 17 comprises of 6, 8, and question mark. So to find the question mark, I need to take 17 minus 6 and minus 8. And that will give me 17 minus 6 is 11. 11 minus 8 would give me 3. So this question mark, it is actually 3 centimeter. Okay, so now that we have all the sides of this composite figure labeled, we can start to find the perimeter. Okay, so to find the perimeter, remember we put a cross at the top left. This is our starting point. Okay, this is our starting point. So we start by moving to the right. So we walk past 17 centimeter. So we walk past this top part, 17 centimeters. So we write down 17 plus You walk down, 4 and 11. 4 and 11 gives you, 4 and 7 gives you 11. So you add 11. Then you walk across the 3 centimeter side, so you plus 3. And you walk upwards along the 7 centimeter, so plus 7. Then you walk along the 8 centimeter side, so you plus 8. And then walk down along the 7 centimeter, so plus 7. And along the 6 centimeter side, so you plus 6. And last but not least, you go back to the original starting point and you walk upwards by 11 centimeters. So plus 11. So there are so many numbers here. What I need to do is I'm going to group them up so that it's easier for me to add. So I'm going to group 11 and 17. That will give me 28. Then 3 and 7 gives me 10. 8 and 7 gives me 15. And 6 and 11 gives me 17. So now I have lesser numbers. I can add them up easily. 28 plus 10 plus 15 plus 17. So again, I can group them. 28 plus 10 is 38. 15 plus 17, I can do my working, is 32. So 38 plus 32 is 38 plus 32. That would give me 70. So the perimeter of this composite figure is 70 donkeys, monkeys, lions. It's 70 centimeter. Alright. So what you have to do is find the unknown side. Then you find the perimeter by adding up all the sides. Alright, make sure you check your working for any calculation errors. Now let's take a look at the next example. So in this case, we have one question mark. We have two question marks. And we have three question marks. Okay? And we know that just by looking at this figure, we can see that it is made up of one rectangle and one square. How do we know that it is a square? Because a square has four equal sides. So if you can see the four lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, the four lines in the square along the side indicates that all four sides are equal. So we can write down square has four equal sides. Okay, which means that the two question marks, the two sides of the square, they must be the same number. Okay. So now, let us try to find the side of the square first. So if we can see over here at the bottom, this 10 centimeter, it corresponds to two parts across on the top. So it corresponds to this 6 centimeter and this question mark, which is the side of the square that I want to find. So 10 centimeter, if we draw a number bond, it is made up of these two parts, 6 and question mark. So to find the question mark, we have to take 10 centimeter minus 6 centimeter, and that will give us 4 centimeter. So if this side of the square is 4 centimeter, what about the right side? It will also be 4 centimeter. It will also be the same as the other side. So I'm just going to erase this and write 4 centimeter to make it neater. Okay, so now we know that the side of the square is 4 cm and 4 cm. Now we are just left with one more unknown side, the question mark on the left. So this highlighted question mark in yellow, it is made up of 2 parts. So you look across to the right, it's made up of this 8 cm part and this 4 cm part, which is the side of the square. So if we draw a number bond, you can see that this question mark, it comprises of the 8 centimeter and the 4 centimeter. So to find the question mark, we have to take 8 cm plus 4 cm, and that will give us 12 cm. Okay, so this question mark, I can now erase and I can write it as 12 centimeter. Okay, so now double check that I have all my sides labeled before I write down the perimeter, before I calculate the perimeter. Okay, so same thing, I'm going to put a cross at the top left. This is my starting point. Okay, so I'm going to walk to the right first, walking by 6 cm. So write down 6 plus, so walking by 6, then walking downwards by 8 cm. So 6 plus 8, 10 plus walking along the side of the square, which is 4 centimeter, plus 4. Walking downwards along the side of the square again by 4 centimeter, so plus 4. And walking across the bottom, which is 10 centimeter, so you plus 10. And then upwards back to the starting point, and I will have walked another 12 centimeter. Okay, so I'm going to group them up together so that it's easier to add. So 6 and 4 gives me 10. 8 and 12 gives me 20. Then the remaining 4 and 10 gives me 14. So just to double check that all my numbers are linked and they are all connected to another number. So 6, 8, 4, 4, 10, 12. Very good. So now I can calculate my perimeter by adding up these 3 pair of numbers. So perimeter is 10 plus 20 plus 14. 10 plus 20 is 30. 30 plus 14, that will give me 44. So the perimeter is 44 donkeys, lions. It is centimeter. Okay? So now, very importantly, you have to remember that you have to label all the unknown sides of a composite figure. That is step 1. Find all the unknown sides. Then step 2, find the perimeter. Perimeter, you have to add up all sides. Okay? Very, very important. Alright?